What is going on, everyone? I'm John from 16 Views, and we're back with another home screen setup. I don't really know what to call this one. It's like pastel, lighter colors, a little beachy with like drawn icons. Let me show you how you can set it up, but first, let's roll that intro. This is what my setup looks like. I have a little clock widget, the steps that connect to my Apple Watch, my battery, then I got a little weather, and then, you know, a nice quote. Good things take time, because they do, like growing a YouTube channel. But if you want to make that time go a little faster, you would help me out a lot by subscribing. But anyway, let's get into it. So the very first thing, of course, is the icons. The icons are the things that kind of make the home screen setup. So I basically went onto Flat Icon and then found a ton of icons that are a similar style and then added them to all one collection for you guys to download. So what you gotta do is go into the description in this bio. It'll be the very first link you see. Once you're in Flat Icon, you're gonna wanna click Download Collection, and then PSD, and then free download. You're gonna download to your files. Then once it's downloaded, you're gonna click the little icon in the right, and it'll take you to the files location. Then you're gonna click on the zip folder. It'll open a new folder, and then you're gonna click on the PSD, and this will be all the icons. And so once they all load, you're gonna click the three dots, click select, then select all, and then just download them to your camera roll by clicking the little share icon and then click save images. So once they're in your camera roll, all you gotta do is just create all the shortcuts to those apps. It's a little tedious, but unfortunately Apple, isn't like Android. You can't just change the icons all with one button. You gotta do it one by one. So Apple, if you are listening, that would be great if you could make it so in iOS 15 that you could just have icon packs instead of having to change it one by one. But I am happy with Apple that in iOS 14.3, I want to say, they changed it so when you clicked on a shortcut app, it wouldn't take you to the shortcut app and then to the original app. You just click on an app, as you can see, like in Nike. I click on it and it just takes me straight to the Nike app instead of going to Shortcuts app and then to Nike. So Apple, at least thank you for doing that. I'm assuming most of you know how to do the shortcut thing, but if you don't, let me show you just in case. So you're going to want to go into the Shortcuts app, then click the plus icon, do add action, type in open app, and then choosing the app, you can choose any app you want. I'm gonna do Safari. And then click the three dots, add to home screen. I usually don't make a shortcut name because I think it looks a little cleaner with no description. But if you do want to name it, Safari, or if you're using Chrome or Google, anything like that, you can. Click on the little icon to the left and click choose photo. And then from all the images you downloaded, choose the one that fits with it. So for this one, I'm gonna make it the Google icon. And then just click add, done, and then you just have to go next, make a name for it in the shortcuts, and then you're done. And then you just have to go through and do that for each of the apps that you wanna add to your home screen. So that's how you get all the icons. If you wanna pause the video and do them all now, or just watch the whole video and then do it later, whatever, but just add all the icons that you wanna add. Next, we got the widgets, and I like the widgets because they always add a little bit of character. The very first widget I have is just a clock with like a little wavy pattern in the back. And this one was just under aesthetic, a few to the right here. You just click on it and click set widget, and then add it to your home screen by holding onto the home screen, clicking the little plus, and then finding color widgets in the list of possible widgets. Next, I have a few more that are just 2x2s, and these are all from Widgetsmith. So I really like Widgetsmith because you really have like so much, you have so much customization over everything you want to do. So the very first one is just a 2x2 one that I have show my step count from my Apple Watch. And I just chose step count, and then under aesthetic theme, I chose custom theme. And so for the font, I just kept it rounded. For the tint color, I kept it white. And then for the background color, I did pastel orange because pastel is kind of like the theme we're going with. The next one is the battery icon, same 2x2, and this one for the style, I just chose battery icon. For the theme, it's the exact same as the previous one with the steps. I just wanted a custom theme. I made the tint color gray, and then background color, I did pastel yellow. The next one I did was just a little quote, good things take time. This one, I just found a photo that said good things take time in like a pastel green. I'll link that photo in the description. And so I just, for the style, I just chose photo and then went into my camera roll and found the photo. It doesn't have to be necessarily this photo, it can be any quote you want or anything else, but this is the photo that I used in the description. And for the very last one, I did a nice pastel purple calendar because I like kind of seeing like a visual of the month. So I know my teacher said that I have a test, on the 25th, that's next Thursday. For this one, the style was just the month. The aesthetic theme was custom. I kept it with the rounded font. The tint color was gray. And then for the background color, again, another pastel color, which was purple. So that's how I did all the widgets. The very last thing is the wallpaper. And this wallpaper, I'll link it in the description. It's just kind of like a sun. It's just very simple, kind of like a drawn style, which I think matches a lot of the icons because they look, kind of like drawn. So yeah, that is what I did for my home screen setup. I believe this is the 5th one now. If you did want to check out some of the other home screen setups I've done, I'll link the playlist up here in the cards if you want to go check those out. It would mean a lot. If you did subscribe, that would just be absolutely fantastic. I'd be so stoked. If you don't want to, that's totally fine. It would mean a lot if you did drop a like on the video. That's it for me. I hope that this helped you, make your home screen just a little better, a little more aesthetic. You look at it and you feel so happy because it's like all beachy and everything. But yeah, I'm John from 16 Views. See ya.